Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello, guys. Welcome. Come on in. We are going to get started today with Homestuck Act 6, Act 5. Right? Do I have that right, Gob? Act 6, Act 5. Okay, yes. So, we just finished the intermission. It was a Caliborn intermission, and we learned a little bit more about Caliborn. He talked to Andrew Hussey through a text computer channel thing, and he was given this kind of like, he was in his session, but his session is barren, and there's nothing going on. And there's just this big tower of like communication when like monitors, and he has to like go around and find keys to unlock these monitors, and each monitor will show what's going on with each player in each main player in what is to come, I suppose. So Caliborn has to do that, so he's not very happy about that. There was some really funny shit with really funny stuff with Gamzee. Gamzee was trying to be nice to him, and Caliborn just kept shooting him in the face, and it was hilarious. It had me cracking up every time he did it. It never got old. It was so funny. Kind of made me not hate Caliborn as much, because also fuck Gamzee. And we are catching back up with, I don't know who we're catching back up with. I think we're catching back up with Jake and Jane and Roxy and Dirk, I think. I could be wrong though. But yeah, so we're gonna get started here in a second. So thanks for joining us. If you missed the previous episodes of Homestuck, you can always go to youtube.com/@princessevillan. Down here in the corner, you can see on the stream page, it's got princessevillan there. Go to the YouTube channel, check out the Homestuck playlist. Go ahead and watch previous streams and previous episodes of Homestuck and other things that we have done on the channel. Highly recommend you go subscribe to it so that you can just kind of browse at your leisure, because there's a lot of content on there. But yeah, that's where all the VODs for the streams end up. So they get posted every week, pretty much almost every day. Every stream day they get posted, so if there's a stream that day, there is a post on the YouTube channel. So I try to just do that for clarity's sake. But yeah, that way if you want to get caught up with what happened, not last time, but maybe like the time before that or the time before that or something like that, like what is up to date with the VOD channel, like you can watch it and you can be kind of up to date with what's going on. You just missed last stream. I have not done the shared chat. I did ignore it. Okay. Oh, there we go. On. I turned it on. Perfect. All right. Let's open up GobGob. There we go. Like it's being barky. I don't know why. I don't know where Hergula is. All right. Are you ready to start?
I'm thinking about it. You know, sometimes life just goes and you never know.
You never knows. Oreos.
1 second. There we go. Fixed it.
I think, unless they changed it, I think one of the things about Oreos is that like it actually contains no milk or no chocolate or something like that. Like it's fake flavoring, so like it's safe for kids who have like allergies to eat.
No.
Yeah,
Oreos
I had a kid.
natural.
Well, I had a kid who we're pretty sure his mom had Munchausen's. Because she was always coming up with like new things for him to be sick with and like drastic shit.
Alrighty.
I digress.
Meanwhile, in Act 6, Act 5, we're looking at messages and stuff.
We are. We're looking at windows.
Just waiting.
It's Jake. When did he get a
how
window?
wishes. Remember, he has that little. He made it little. He has a little one.
Oh. Oh, that's right, Erden and Solix. I forgot about them. It's another me you combination. I love Jake's face of like, you're here! Hooray!
Right.
And he's just like,
eh.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my friend! Oh, at least his place is really lush and pretty. Where is this?
The land of Stonehenges and grass. Yeah, that's what it is.
Stonehenges and grass? Wasn't it like mounds and xenon or something?
I don't remember.
What's Dirk? It's your
But
boyfriend.
We're back into what?
Oh my gosh, speaking of him being his boyfriend, it reminded me of all those YouTube videos we watched of what was it called? Opera Homestuck or something? Homestuck?
No, Broadway Homestuck.
Broadway Homestuck, that's what it was. Bunch of like freaking like old school style what are they called? Covers, but done with like Homestuck characters. And it's so funny. They're like, what's it called when you change the song like completely but you still use the same rhythm and beat? When you change all the lyrics. No, when you change all the lyrics.
Yeah, that's parody.
Parody, that's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, a lot of them are parodies. Oh, so funny. But there was one that was like of a Bo Burnham skit where he's talking about like how his parents think he's gay. It's a really funny skit if you haven't seen it. But yeah, where it was Dirk singing it, and Dirk was like, even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay, and it showed Jake, and he's like, just kidding. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so hilarious.
You're silly.
I loved it. I loved it so much. I love the mash of internet humor. I love mashups of things. I love things being included with other things and seeing how they fit and how they like go together. I think it's really fun. Which is kind of like in its own way, this is kind of its own thing of that. You know what I mean? It's a mashup of its like its own internet self.
Look at these messages.
Look at these messages. Let's check them out. Deeper sigh.
Oh no.
Oh no, do you not know how to feel about Jake? Or Dirk? You don't know how to feel about Dirk?
Dude, where you at, man? Dude, where you at, man? Wait, which computer are you using? I'm not comfortable knowing Dirk's covering over Cage's clownish sort of gaunt face. Could you maybe switch back to the naked blue chicks as your exclusive desktop fodder? TIA, but yeah. Okay.
Thanks in advance. I was like, what's TIA?
Thanks in advance. I don't know if you just want a little solitude, or maybe you finally just got like a case of Strider fatigue. I could understand that.
Oh, I mean, no!
Not to get all neurotic on you. I'm just saying I get it if that's what's going on. But for real, if you gotta sneak away for a few days, that's cool. It just might be kind of dope if you at least would let me know which planet you scurried off to, and be dope, I guess I'd be considerate. Really not trying to be a drag here. Wondering what's up is all. Want to meet up soon? I've got a really promising tune we could raid.
Oh no.
Looks like it runs hella deep. Man, if I've got the specs right, it could run as deep as the lion's mouth itself. But without all the fucking fire to deal with. Wait, I mean lion's mouth. Wah, wah, wah. Gotta underline that key shit. Always forget. Figure it should take a couple days to make it to the bottom. Only a day if we both go limp, just fall the whole way down the stairs, ignoring literally every sage warning we've ever received about those treacherous plummetation zigzags. Just tumbling on down in a floppy limbed trance like a couple of puppets in a race arranged by some drunk gamblers. If you're into another expedition, Head to low tack and hit me up. Just don't forget your mask this time. The deeper we go, the worse it gets, remember? Could be some unreal grist down there. More puzzle shit, loads of skeletons. Pack your guns, dog.
Oh no. Why is he avoiding him? Why is he avoiding him? My ship, no! What is happening?
Dirk's just too much for him.
Dirk's too much for
Solicit
him?
profound wisdom from your friendly guide.
Oh no, oh no. Neither of these two are equipped to give you any kind of relationship advice. Neither of them are equipped to give you any kind of relationship. Oh, here we go.
Aerosol
Aerosol spray. Aerosol. That's what they would be. Aerosol. I'm just imagining a spray can. Like a deodorant can. Oh no.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it or me?
I don't know who it is.
It's Solix and Eridan.
I know, but who's more in control?
It's
What
not
does
about
it sound
control of
like?
them.
Can you
Is
do a
Eridan-
Solix and Eridan voice? Can you do an Eridan accent with this? Yeah, with the Solix lisp.
All right, let me see. Oh, please.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Okay, we got this. It just sounds like Eridan with marbles in his mouth. It sounds like he stuck more shit in his mouth. Oh god.
Why do I have to be this terrible sprite?
Oh, hey there, buddy.
Right,
I nearly
ninja.
forgot you were bobbing over there with my emotional dilemmas.
Oh, please. It's a well heavyweight fire was so obviously directed at getting my take on your shitty, boring boyfriend problem.
Was I really so transparent? You're such a good man, Mr. Aerosol. A good man with a good heart. I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
No, you bloody imbecile. If I'm not a good man, I don't have a heart, and if I'm not fucking friends, if I think you might be the dumbest living being I've ever encountered. If I don't even know why I bother falling down this little graphic ghost to flip the daily bud, it must be out of my already tortured pan to bother with any of your emotional fuckbacks.
I suppose it's true. You can be a bit of a surly customer. I don't hold it against you, though. You've always been a wonderful source of amusement and companionship in this desolate place.
Well, it's cool. It's amused me. That really gives meaning to my joke about your sentence. Well, thanks.
Oh, I just thought of the implication of that it's Solix and Eridan. Like, I know we've been saying it's Solix and Eridan, but I just remembered they were, like, not relationshiply, like, well together. They, like, hated each other. They both had a thing for Feth, and
Just hate each other.
they hated each other, and they were like really, really bad. Like I don't know what relationship it was definitely a black kind of relationship though. But like Solix was convinced that it wasn't like he wasn't black for Eridan. Eridan was like, oh, maybe you're black for me. I don't know. Like Eridan was always trying to be something with somebody though. You know what I mean? Like
he wanted something.
I was just listening to this, listening back to Cronus. Eridan wants to be with somebody, but he wants to prove that he's better than everybody else. Cronus wants to be with somebody, and he's willing to admit that he can date down. He can, yeah. He wants to admit that he can come down to a level where he can date other blood types, right? Like, he has to pull himself down to date somebody, whereas Erden is like, no, I'm above you, but I want to date you. That's the difference between the two of them, I think. That's what I've gathered so far between the two of them. They're so fucking funny. And then Solix and Masuna, oh god. Sure thing. I'm just not sure who else to talk about with my issues with Dirk.
Oh, why don't you give this person a good world, not me?
I'm so conflicted. I've enjoyed our time together and all the adventures we've had over the past few months. But as a paramour, he's been getting overbearing, to say the least. I don't know if I have the gumption to withstand another round of needy overtures. What do you think, Sir Sprite? Should I put the old kibosh on the affair?
Wow, you say everything. How can he add and you?
How can you stand you? Although, frankly, that prospect alone sounds arduous. I wouldn't even know what to say to the poor fella. You're my mystical guide on this adventure. What perchance may you advise?
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, you want some brown counsel? Well, here you go. I'm of the mindset that when you have a raw, solid piece of ass tied through the dark, you don't bloody well tuck the knot loose and hold the fucker off with the heel of your boot. But then another part of just wonders what the fuck is just in there. Like, what's this weird sociopathic thought you had? I honestly had no idea how bad could possibly feel about myself as I became myself. If that makes sense.
Oh, that does make a lot of sense. Oh, I never even thought of that. Oh, that sucks. Realizing that you're as bad as you are only when you're with somebody else, you know what I mean? And then realizing how bad you are.
Your bro has feelings to consider. He's not some slice of grilled steak. Why are you consulting with me if I'm a disaster? No, I'm a disaster that is emotional pants with thick liquid catastrophe. So don't even come near me.
Oh, Mr. Airsoul, you're in rare form today.
Fuck you, Jake. I'm not funny. If I have no actual clue why you think I'm so funny, so piss off. I should have exploded myself the moment he spawned me. Every day I'm wondering why I haven't blown myself up yet. One time I think he almost died. Then I just thought, meh. I think the truth is deep down I must love suffering. Just like you and what's his face in your train wreck of a mixed spreadsheet.
Stop, my sides. Your act is too rich. Thanks, buddy. This is cheering me up at least a little.
What fucking act? I think Jake has a problem.
Jake might have some mental problems now.
Shut up! Oh, and you know what else is flipping bullshit? This hope that you're implying there's no one else to talk about through this. Talk to a member of your own fucking species for a change. What about Crocker? Try ruining her day with your wavy wubbeth.
Interesting.
Wishy-washy wubbeth.
Wishy-washy rubbish. You're right. I really should catch up with Jamie. It's been a while since we spoke. It does seem like more and more I'm the one to get in touch with her. I do hope she hasn't tired too badly of listening to my problems. The last thing I want is to give the impression that everything revolves around my various romantic hurdles.
But revolve around. It'd be a bit too late for that, Jake. You're first quadrant line with a black hole, and we are all being dragged, screaming through its event horizon. Just talk to Zidane and never fucking look at me again for the rest of your life. I'm leaving. Hey, here's one for the road.
Why doesn't he talk to Roxy? If anything, Roxy can relate more than Jane could. And I don't know if I would talk to Jane about it, even if she had
What are you
quote
talking about?
unquote
Jane's her
told,
best friend.
yeah, even if she had quote unquote been like, you know, I don't like you, I don't have feelings for you that way, I still would feel like maybe I'm putting too much romantic like pressure on her, like to be involved in my relationships after just thinking that she had a crush on me. Like, I don't know if I would do it more because I would trust that she doesn't have stakes in it, but like, she didn't really give a very convincing yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, and then her pulling away is kind of like another sign of like maybe it's too much for her, you know? So like I would go to Roxy with it. I don't know why he'd go to Jane about it. But that is the drama, is go to Jane about it. Okay. Here's one for the road. Ah, there she blows, your favorite finger of all. You sure do love showing that one to people. It's actually become a vaguely comforting gesture.
You know what you've done, Jake? You have totally ruined the act of flipping people off. It was a great joy I had left. I hope you're happy.
Boy, howdy.
I hate you, Jake.
I hate you, Jake.
I too hate you, Jake.
Whoa, Roxy's planet. Speaking of, Roxy's planet is so cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. All the pyramids.
It's always got Deb stuff going.
It does.
Whoa, whoa.
Happy birthday, birthday, Janie. Bye. Oh, that's right. It is John's birthday, so it's also Jane's birthday, right?
Oh, look who's down there.
Oh no, is that Fef?
It's Fef and Nepeta.
That Fef and Nepeta? Oh no, they sound so familiar. They sound so similar.
Happy birthday.
I haven't heard Fef's voice in so long.
It is Fefnopa.
It's Fefnapa. Nepeta. Nefafef.
Fefida.
Nefafef.
Fefida.
Fefida.
Nefafef.
Nefafef.
Take one bottle of Nefafef a day.
For your shipping problems to go away.
One bottle of Nefafef.
When you say one bottle of Nefafef, you make it sound like a wine.
Maybe it is. I don't know. All I know is you're supposed to take one Nefafef a bottle a day. I don't know what's in it.
I'm trying to think of any other combinations of her name. I can't think of any.
Oh,
Nefafef is my favorite.
Dress.
That dress is super cute on Roxy. I'm loving it. I also love the Suburb logo on Jane's shirt. Adorable. She's getting bugged by Jake.
Jane definitely made it.
Does Jake not know that it's her birthday? Why is he not invited?
Not, because they're dumb.
Oh no.
Because Jake's a dumb
They've been
idiot.
living together for like what, several months now? Like
I love her
a year at this point?
Why is the mustache part
It just
of the headset?
it must be.
A mustache?
I think the microphone's a mustache. Oh, that's amazing.
If I go back, it must.
It must be, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh god.
Golgus's terror began pestering Gutsy Gumshoe.
Greetings.
Oh, hello, Jake.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, not really. Roxy and I are just setting up a few things here.
Ah, I see. I'd be happy to message you again later if it would spare you any inconvenience.
No, it's fine. It's really nice to hear from you, actually. I was starting to worry you might have forgotten.
Forgotten?
Oh, no.
Forgotten what now? Oh no.
Deepest sigh. Never mind.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it a tomb or a crypt or some such? Are you preparing for another girth-seeking expedition? Oh shit, did you schedule my assistance for the raid and I forgot all about it?
No, Jake, we didn't need your help raiding a tomb, but thanks for thinking of us. I don't know what this clueless pair of damsels would do without you.
Blast. Well, what in the name of Willie Howard Taft's great tub choking bottom could I be forgetting then? This is gonna drive me crazy. Can you give me a hint?
Yes, it has to do with the day I was born, which was almost exactly 16 years ago.
Of course, your birthday.
Didn't you get Roxy's invitation? It was my understanding that she gave you and Dirk a notice weeks ago.
Yes, that's right. Now we remember. The date sure snuck up on us quick, didn't it? Sorry, you know how things can slip my mind. The gourd on my shoulders isn't the steel trap it used to be. Nothing like the well-oiled puzzle buster you've got up there.
Hmm.
Well, damn. Looks like the egg monster took quite the spirited dump on my face this time.
Jake, what?
I feel so dumb. I'll be right over.
Well, if you recall, the party is actually tomorrow. Like I said, we're just setting up a few things. Roxy's putting up some decorations. I baked a cake. You were, of course, free to join us early, too. I just thought since I hadn't heard from you in quite some time, you had better things to do.
You baked a cake for your own party?
Yes. So?
I don't know, something seems amiss about that. How did you do your parties, Jake? You didn't have anybody to bake for you. Did you just stop celebrating birthdays after Jade died? What? Isn't it
He's
against
never
tradition or
celebrated a
inviting bad
birthday.
luck or something? But I guess it makes sense since you love baking cakes. It's like a present to yourself.
Jake, what is it you actually wanted?
Oh, I just wanted to get your advice on some stuff. But since I've been a heel and forgotten about your party, maybe I shouldn't bother you with that? So, 16 big ones, huh? Big ol' sweet 16. Last one of us to notch the vaunted 1/6er. It's a big step. I knew you'd make it. I always said I believed in you, didn't I? Just kidding. The inexorable nature of time's passage virtually assured you would get that old, so you didn't really have anything to do with it. I mean, not that I don't still believe in you. I do. Oh my god, Jake.
Jake, just go on about what the fuck you want.
Right, basically. I can't believe it's already been...
Her face is just so accurate of, oh my god.
I can't believe it's already been... How long? What, like a year since we entered? Holy moly, where does the time go?
It's been more like 5 months.
Oh, well, that still's a pretty long time. I have to admit, it's been a longer stint than I expected. Certainly one involving more downtime than I would have guessed. I really thought we would have been treated to more action, what being legendary players of a mysterious cosmic game. But no, it seems the primary duty of the so-called nobles is to wait around twiddling our thumbs. I'm beginning to wonder when these fabled heroes will arrive. Are they really going to be those we've been led to believe? I sure hope so. I'd love to meet my pen pal, dear old departed grandma. But as a feisty youngster, what a hoot that'll be. And you with your pop-up, let's not forget about him. Not to mention the young Strider and the Lawn relatives. I bet they're a barrel of laughs. I met them once, but I was too shy to say anything. Then I got in a fight. Did I ever mention that, Jane? Oh,
yes,
no.
Many times.
Oh, Jake. Oh, I know Jake's problem all too well. And I believe I'm gonna make a guess right now. I'm gonna say Jake's problem is that the Strider is so much all the time because the Strider's got so much love to give and so much attention to give that, and maybe it's even that he's been holding back up till this point, and now that they're actually dating, he feel like he can let loose, you know, and be more comfortable. But that change can be a lot for some people, and especially Jake, who comes from, well, I guess Jake and Dirk both come from, maybe it's that they're solving their problem in a different way. They both come from a situation where they grew up with like nobody around. Dirk grew up with literally nobody. Jake had somebody, and then he went through a period of having nobody and just having Dirk and everybody else to talk to.
Right.
So we don't know. I don't know if we know the timeline between like when Jade died versus when he started talking to Dirk versus when like they went into suburb kind of thing, like how long it's been for Jake. But it's definitely not been as long as it has been for Dirk. And for somebody who grew up with being so sheltered, being able to talk to somebody face to face, especially somebody you care about, would be overwhelming, right? and they would want to dive, especially someone who would be like addictive seeking, would want to dive into that kind of feeling like completely and lose themselves, and it would become very overwhelming for the other person. And I think this is a problem. This was what I was getting to. I think this is a problem of you see it in relationships a lot, where when you first start dating, it's that what's it called? It's that period of time when you first start dating somebody and everything feels amazing, the honeymoon phase, and everything feels so amazing and everything feels so great and everything, like nothing bad could happen, right? And this is the time where like usually people can get very overwhelmed by another person who is just like bigger than them, like emotionally and like whatnot, right? And I feel like Dirk is kind of a like critical example of somebody who has way too much of himself, right? He's got the AI version of himself. He's got his split personality thing going on. Like he used to dream and be awake at the same time, just like Dave did. But he was like cognizant of it. Like, that's a lot of juggling to be doing constantly all the time, and that would be some very overwhelming for somebody to jump into all at once, don't you think? So I feel like Jake's big issue is that like Dirk is too much for him to handle, and he doesn't know how to not hurt his feelings, which can be a very big problem for like teenagers, right? Especially like when kids are dating for the first time. Some kids have more time off than other kids, you know what I mean? They have more capability, they have more just general ability to put into the relationship, and then that can be overwhelming for the other kid who just kind of wants something a little bit more casual. And that can happen in adult dating as well, but I'm saying it happens a lot in like I think it happens a lot in like immature kind of teenage 20-year-old dating. Don't you think? Well, it's been a while since you dated.
Oh goodness.
But don't you think that's the problem with this scenario though?
I guess it was a lot.
I did kind of digress a little bit there. Okay, let's get back into it. Sorry about that. This is where that shut up button really comes into play. You should hit the shut up button to make me stop talking.
Nah, I'm just gonna let you go.
My rambling, my pretending that I know what I'm talking about. When it comes to matters of love, this is where I become a Lejeune. This is my thing.
Right? Yeah. Tell me more.
Tell you more. Not to say it's been all downtime and doldrums. Exploring that has been great. Finding treasures, solving riddles, becoming better friends. I wouldn't trade that for anything. And maybe we're getting close to something big happening regardless. Every day it seems like more and more undead crawl out from the shadows. Bigger ones and stronger ones. Does their presence herald something worse coming? Just as the legends indicate, our presence heralds something better? I just wish we could actually kill the fucking things. Even the little ones can absorb so much damage before yielding any spoils. Remember, Jane? Remember at the start how we kept trying to kill them?
Mm-hmm.
We would all gang up on them like an imp skeleton for like an hour, just clobbering it repeatedly, knocking its bones down, waiting for it to reassemble and coming at us, only to finally be rewarded with a shitty pittance of grist. But I guess the silver lining was it forced us to explore ruins more often and scavenge for loot there. So I think we've learned a lot more this way. But it sure makes resources hard to come by, having to get them exclusively from chests and whatnot. Sometimes I wonder if we've been missing out on a really rewarding part of the game by neglecting to build up our houses. Makes you wonder. But it just costs so much. Better to stick to making something more practical stuff, don't you think? Oh no, so they haven't been able to get out of their own places? No, they have.
They had to do other ways, like flying through and stuff. They can't build up their houses. It's too expensive.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Sometimes I wonder if the heroes had the same problems in their game. Do you think they found an easier way to kill skeletons? Were they just shameless as us when it came to splurging our precious grist on swanky new duds? Did the same enigmatic bard hunt their game? And if so, which hilarious dead trolls did he throw into their flashy blobs? Mr. Irisol tells me he knows many things about the heroes because he saw them in action when he was alive. but he won't tell me a thing about them. These troll sprites sure do love keeping their secrets, don't they?
That's nice, Jake. I'm kind of busy, though. What did you actually want to talk to me about?
Oh, Jake.
Actually, why don't we just talk about it tomorrow?
Oh, Jake. Okay, we can talk about that if you insist. Really, Jane, you sure know how to twist a fella's arm. I just really want to get your take on what you might call my own personal ultimate riddle. It involves Dirk. Oh no. Oh no. And Jane is playing the Kanaya, right?
Right.
You don't say. Of course it's about Dirk. Of course it's about Tavros. Of course it's about someone that's not me.
Don't say.
This hurts for me, Jane. I've been in your shoes, but I also have put other people in your shoes.
What? No, no, never.
I've been a Jake. I've been a Jake probably more often than I've been a Jane, but I'm more of a like, hey, you want to chat about this? Like, kind of like I don't like. I've never been like, oh, you've twisted my arm into talking about this. Like, I'm kind of usually like forthcoming when I'm like, hey, I want to talk about something, just because I'm a more direct kind of person. There'll be like a little bit of chatter in the beginning, like I want to catch up and stuff, but like eventually when they're like, you know, what do you want? I'm like, okay, so this is the thing, right? And then I get into it. I don't like. If they were like, you know, I'm busy or like, you know, I'm doing something, I'd be like, oh, we can talk later. I'd immediately shut that down. I would never be like, let's continue talking, especially let's continue rehashing the last like 5 months for the reader, right? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I know. I'm building up my energy to deal with Jake because it's really rough to get through this. It's true. I haven't seen him in a couple days. Oh my god. I've been laying low for a while, but I just received another series of pushy inquiries from him. Maybe I shouldn't be too hard on the guy since he was probably just concerned not having heard from me and all. Yeah. But I still couldn't help but sense a tone of desperation. Like he could sense I may be having doubts. This kind of thing has been all too common, unfortunately. I'm not sure it's going to work anymore. He can be so needy. If only he would just relax and trust that I won't spontaneously tire of his company. I hate this for everybody involved. Because I've been there. I've been that so needy thinking that somebody would just up and leave me. That's the abandonment trauma, which he totally would have. Because again, Dirk didn't grow up with anybody. He could suddenly be all alone again and it would be his fault. That would be horrifying to think about. That would haunt me every single time I talked with Jake. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that would destroy me. To just think that I could, because there's only 3 other people he can talk to. There's no one else. Other than whoever's in his kernel sprite, but dear lord, I don't want to think about who's in his kernel sprite. Oh my god. Although the irony, I guess, is that his overbearing tendencies are beginning to fulfill his own paranoid prophecy. That's the problem with that. It's such a shame. We've had so many capital adventures together. I don't know why he's got to be like this. He always was an intense fella, but in person, holy cow. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that he grew up alone in the middle of the ocean. And how he doesn't know how to deal with people without suffocating them. But then again, I grew up under similar circumstances, and I think I turned out pretty much okay socially, at least I hope so. Do you think so, Jane? Jake, I think if you have to ask, you maybe didn't grow up in the best circumstances. You might be a little weird.
This kettle is calling everything.
Actually, it just occurred to me, it's funny he didn't mention your party in his text. I'm sure he wouldn't have forgotten. He never forgets anything. With all his calculations and his computerized brain, both figurative and literal. I wonder what his game was. He invited me on an expedition without mention of your party as a potential conflict. If he sensed I could use some space, perhaps he was concerned that we both show up at the party. It would be awkward. Or maybe if he didn't want to mention he was going to the party in case it would spook me away from attending. Ah, do you see, Jane? This is what his endless machinations do to you. Anything he says could be part of some grand convoluted scheme, and it just makes you agonize and boggle and wonder until your brain hurts you, and you just know it's a battle you can't win. You know what I mean, Jane? Which he feels like, okay, I'm gonna armchair psychologicalize Jake here in a second. Like, he feels that way probably because the beginning of their relationship started on a long, convoluted scheme to get him to kiss him. It literally, kiss me or die. Kiss me or I die. Like, that's the most intense, like, and he did so strategically set that up. And we also as readers have wondered how long and how far out did Dirk set that up? You know what I mean? How did he know that he would have to do it that way in order to get everybody together? Or, like, what was his plan? You know what I mean? How far out did he plan that? And if we're wondering that and Jake is wondering that, then it doesn't surprise me that Jake is having this sense of, you know, I don't know what his mind game is because he's always got me in some kind of mind game. And that really sucks to be in that situation, but that's a trust issue. It sounds like Jake doesn't trust Dirk. But he's also saying Dirk doesn't trust me.
Right.
But so he's saying here to Jane, you know, why doesn't Dirk trust me that I'm not going to just run away at the drop of the hat? But he's literally talking to Aerosol about running away at the drop of the hat. He's literally having these feelings. You know what I mean? Like, in a way that Dirk is fulfilling the prophecy, so is Jake. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're so over me talking about this. I'm so like...
I'm gonna let you keep going. Just run that timer as you keep going.
I'm so interested in, like, the armchair psychology and between the conversations that we're having here, the clear indications of where each person is at in their relationship and the things that they're struggling with, right? Because Jake is being very forthcoming with this information, right? He's really asking for advice. And I wonder what kind of... okay, we're going to keep reading, and then I'm going to kind of wonder what advice I would give Jake at the end of this. I'm gonna give my own advice to Jake.
Your lecture. This is not a classroom.
This is
many things.
Pay attention. This is teachers talking. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
I need to tell you about relationships.
I need a whiteboard behind me so I can smack it and I can be like, we're talking about relationships. We're talking about what is this? This is what is this? This is a mix of things, but largely it's about
No, read your line.
Okay, reading my line. Never mind. Reading my line. See, shut up button. This is what it's for.
Move from this page. You've been on it for almost 10 minutes.
Do you think I should just bite the bullet and end it? It's probably the right thing to do. Boy, I'm not looking forward to that conversation, though. It's going to be a doozy. What did I get myself into here? I think I made a lot of mistakes, honestly. Not the least of which was getting this shitty tattoo, now that I think about it. Yes, I know we all thought it was a riot at first. I guess it still is, maybe. But I've been wondering if it might not have been an act of sound judgment. Can you believe that, Jane? I don't know. It's a real pickle I'm in here, but I do feel better about being able to get it off my chest. You're such a good friend, Jane. Always ready to listen to my relationship woes. What a trooper. Oh, God.
I feel you, Jane. I feel you.
It never ceases to amaze me how excellent you are at this friendship business. Where would we all be without you? In a way, we would really you really have been the glue holding us all together on our adventure. Gosh, you're a stand-up gal. Oh, what actually reminds me of another thing that's been bugging me about Dirk. Oh my God. He can often be almost hilariously self-absorbed. Don't even get me started on when he starts going off on these long monologues about his philosophical gobbledygook. I'm not sure he actually has much of a filter when it comes to what others regard as interesting points of conversation. Not to rag on a guy too hard, but I guess at times I would just like to see a little bit more self-awareness from him is all.
Jake.
Did I tell you what happened on our last expedition together?
Jake.
I can't remember if I mentioned. Oh man, but thinking back on what happened, it's even more ridiculous in retrospect. Where do I begin?
Jake!
Wait.
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up!
Did I say something wrong?
Oh, she's making a mess. Jake, please stop talking.
I don't...
Jake, I said shut up.
What?
Just shut the fuck up.
I love Roxy in the background and Nepeta in the background. Fefeta. I like Nefifa better.
Nefifa. G-Cat's hanging out.
G-Cat's there. They do suspiciously one of the denizens. Like, it does the
denizens.
No. Yeah? Doesn't.
Yeah.
Is it denizen? I thought that.
Denizen.
What is the big monsters in the planet called then?
I forget, they're also a denizen. I don't remember what they're called. They're there, but move on.
Whoa
Go,
there.
come on, you.
Ay caramba, what in the tarnation is the matter, Jane?
What's the matter? What's the matter? I am sick and fucking tired to death of your insufferable, blithering bullshit.
Whoa there, you seem really worked up. Maybe we should just calm down and talk through this like sensible adults. Also, you're kind of going heavy on the caps there, aren't you? Sort of makes it seem like you're shouting. Just saying.
I'm already shouting. There are literal shouts of anger coming out of my actual mouth, and they are directed at you.
Yikes. Well, okay then. Can you tell me why you're so upset with me? Is it because I forgot your birthday party? Because I do feel awful about that.
Oh my God, why are you so clueless? I can't stand it.
Really, I feel like a tool for forgetting. You know how I am. I forget stuff. I mean, Chuck's Buster, if I knew how to make it up to you, I would. If it ameliorates any... If it ameliorate... I'm too high for that word. I'm too high for that word. Amelia. If it Amelia matters any, I'm saying pretty much the shuckiest buster of contrition I can imagine.
It's not about my birthday. The fact that you forgot certain doesn't help. But that's not it. See, you just don't get it. Oh, and then could you please stop saying Shucks Buster? Shucks Buster was my thing, and you stole it.
I thought Shucks Buster was sort of our thing?
No, it was my thing, but I allowed it to be our thing back when you used to give a shit. But now it's just mine, and you can't have it anymore.
Oh, okay. I guess I could go with Shoot Buddy or Fudge Jr. Or maybe if we're going analogous catchphrase altogether, huh? But I clearly stepped in it big time with you, and I'd really like to know what I did.
They're like, we were having a good time. What's going on?
I like how Nefifa's symbol looks like the pie symbol, but if like somebody really drunk drew it. Like if they were told what it looks like if somebody
Roxy
described it to him, yeah, but Roxy
That's
drew it.
Sure, Roxy gave them.
I like that she's still wearing Nepeta's jacket though.
Well, the body still had the jacket on.
Oh God, that's true.
Jake, let me ask you, do you remember the last time we talked?
Wasn't it a few days ago?
No, try a few weeks ago, and even then you messaged me just to talk about some stupid shit that happened with Dirk. A tedious gesture which you then saw fit to reprise on my birthday of all days, whilst considerately forgetting about it. And even when I reminded you about it, you still barged ahead with your self-indulgent relationship claptrap anyway.
I didn't realize it was so long ago. Sorry about that. Again, all I can say is, where does the time go? I guess I have trouble keeping up with everything I'm supposed to, which it would seem includes personal relationships as much as calendars. I'm not much of a leader of people, not like you are, Jane. I think when it comes to adventuring, maybe I'm more of a solo act. Which, now that I think about it, might be contributing to my problem with Dirk. Oh, here we go again.
Oh my god, he went back to it.
Maybe that's part of the reason I needed some space. Oh, brother, there I go again, blustering about my problems. I guess I see what you mean. But really, if you want to talk sooner, then why didn't you get in touch with me? It feels as though I'm always the one to say hello to you lately.
Yeah, that's because every single time we chat, you do nothing but talk about yourself. You never ask me how I'm feeling or what I've been up to. You launch into your romantic problems, and I just listen like an accommodating fool as always. So I just stopped bothering. Why should I subject myself to that repeatedly? You might actually be the most thoughtless, self-centered person I've ever met. I can't believe I used to feel.
Huh? Used to feel what?
Jake, has it ever occurred to you how it must feel for someone to listen to her friend go on and on about his boyfriend problems when all along she couldn't just but she just couldn't say because she blew it and it was too late to. I don't even know why I'm bothering to explain this to you. Never mind.
Now, hold the phone. Dean, I think I may finally understand what's been going on here. In retrospect, I can't believe I've been this blind. You're right, I really have been deplorably thick sometimes. Looking back, I can see how many of our conversations must have been torment for you. You really should have told me how you felt sooner.
Yeah, I know. I know.
If you told me how you had the hots for Dirk, I would have backed up without another word. What are friends for? I can't. I want to bash my head against the wall. Jake, are you accurate? Accurate. Oh my god, I can't believe Jake right now.
No, the cake. Not the cake.
G-Cat, no.
G-Cat's like, well, no.
The Discord didn't catch any of that.
Oh man.
Oh
it's all the way down. They're like, no,
they're
the
like,
cake.
oh no, cake. What do we do with it? Oh no, Jake.
Stop reading ahead. Read your line.
I can't because then otherwise I get blown over with that Dirk line again about him being like.
You have to. We'll never get anywhere if you read ahead because then you'll be like, oh no, I can't.
Wait, did I say something dumb again? Concern it. I think maybe something is getting lost in translation over our respective chat clients. Maybe we should wait until tomorrow and just clear the air face to face at your party?
No, you aren't coming to my party.
Aw, come on, Jane, be a sport. Problem number one.
Coming to my party because there isn't going to be a party. Go raid some tombs with your boyfriend. Go make out with him or break up with him or whatever it is your fickle, selfish heart desires. I am at the end of my rope with you. I am fed up with your stupid movies and your stupid adventures and your stupid old-timey charms and your stupid dashing good looks. Who needs any of it?
I say, Dean, before you do anything rash.
Oh, will you please? Just. Uh-oh. Poff. Shut the fuck up, Buster! She's so done.
She's so done. Oh god. She broke it. She make another one, probably.
Yeah.
Jan, Janie, you okay there?
I will be peachy fucking keen once I stomp this novelty mustache headset into oblivion, and not a moment sooner.
Janie, that ain't a reasonable thing you said.
Au contraire, I believe you will find that once this piece of shit has been reduced to subatomic particles, we will all come out of us smelling like fucking roses.
Perfida! Jane, stop it. You're upsetting Fefida. Just think of Fefida is all I'm asking. Poor Fefida. Oh. I'm gonna say it backwards.
There he goes. Yeah, and deploy umbrella.
Like Mary fucking Poppins.
He's a Mary Poppins. Oh, she's so seething.
She's so mad. Oh, her poor teeth.
Oh, poor Fefida, my sweet patootie. You and I both know Fefida has to deal with garbage from jerk-off boyfriends before, so don't give me this poor Fefida crap.
Well, yeah, my girl Fefida knows what's up. She's been around the D-bag block a time or two. Am I right, Fefida? Yes, give me a paw bump. Bump. You want in on this action? Come give us a fistful of sugar. Complete the sway for max girl power and solidarity against some dudes. Ah, I fucking hear you, girl. Janie, geez, just don't leave us hanging here.
Roxy's like, Jane,
Roxy's
you're
the
all
girl's girl.
mine.
If I wasn't concerned that Roxy might be like hitting on Jane in a way, like I'm pretty sure she's very platonic, but like I have this inkling that like maybe she'll hit on Jane at one point. Maybe they'll wax Scarlet for each other. I don't know. Like maybe they'll give that a try. They did kind of like allude to it a little bit. You know what I mean? In the smutty comics you drew.
So you
Not the tasty bitches. Jane, that was the piss poorest paw bump I've ever seen. That was like a negative bump. We're gonna have to bump long and hard into the night. See, that's what I'm talking about. To dig us out of this fucking bump hole you dug us into. With that tragic bump. That bump was like Shakespearean. Makes me want to weep softly and leave a bouquet somewhere. Someone plays a sad trumpet in the distance. Oh, I need a sad trumpet sound! Look, Fefida just sniffled a little at how sad that bump was. Between Jake and Roxy just being on Jane's like nerves. Can Fefida not talk?
She probably just doesn't want to. Oh, is your ad going still?
My ad's going, yeah.
Alright, we'll wait.
I can talk more about my armchair psychology. Okay, so let me give a little what I think we should do about Jake's situation. So Jake clearly fucked up. And I was gonna give him some advice, but I think he got the best advice he needed, which was take a second and think about how you're making other people feel. And like with what Jane is saying about how it's been weeks since they last talked, and last time they talked about Dirk and he complained about Dirk and he hasn't been asking about how Jane is feeling or anything like that. Relationship involves it's a two-way street. Like you can't really have a one-sided relationship and have it really work out, because relationship and communication is a two-way street, and you need to be felt and heard as much as you're being heard and felt, right? And so you need to feel and hear as much as you're heard and felt. So if you are being heard and felt, then it's easy for you to listen to another person and really like sympathize with their problems. That being said, Jake clearly needs to do something about this problem, which would my other suggestion is whatever he's going to do it, because sitting and thinking about it is clearly not getting him anywhere, because he's been here before. So clearly something needs to change. Whether it's him talking to Dirk, which is something I would suggest, and laying out like, you know, I understand that you come from a place where you've had nobody to talk to, and I had my grandma to talk to for my childhood at least, so like I can understand how lonely it felt to be, again, going back to being heard and felt, right? Going back to telling Dirk, you know, I see you. I see the person who is scared that I'm going to leave you. But I'm here to tell you that is either not or is going to happen, and that will alleviate the anxiety of is he, will he, you know. That's what Dirk is stuck in right now, and that's very classical for Dirk because he's so living in the future all the time because of his like time orientation. He's never living in like the moment, I don't think, which is another problem we have with Dave. Dave's not really ever really in the moment, or maybe he is more in the moment than Dirk, but Dirk is definitely not in the moment. Dirk is always distracted. There's something always going on with Dirk, right? He's always attending to something. So this constant like needing the brain to be thinking and doing something, but all it's thinking about is Jake and I have all this downtime, it's gonna turn into this anxiety of will he, won't he, you know, break up with me? Is he going to leave me? Am I going to be alone again? All these anxieties are going to come to the surface, and it's really about how you deal with those anxieties, whether you're dealing with them as like an adult or as like a mature person, where you sit down and have a conversation about it and you really make them feel heard, but tell them clearly it's not working for you and something needs to change. Whether it's they learn to trust that you're not going to leave, or you do something to reassure them that you're not going to leave, like grabbing somebody's hand when they're starting to panic, right? If that's your sign that I'm here for you and I'm not going to leave, and they can believe that, that can alleviate a lot of anxiety. Gob does that for me on like a regular basis. Having like code phrases and things, like something other than I love you is my suggestion, because I love you. I don't really like code phrases. I like actions more, because I think actions speak louder than words. And doing an action requires you to actually do something, whereas saying something is really easy. It's easy to just say something and not mean it, but it's a little bit harder to actually do something without betraying that you don't mean it. You know what I mean? Unless you're a really good liar. If you're with a really good liar, then you're kind of fucked. But maybe you don't be with a really good liar. If you can't detect their lies, then maybe don't be with a really good liar. Just saying.
Just saying.
But I feel like if Dirk had some kind of reassurance that, you know, Jake isn't going to leave him, or if Jake came to him and said, hey, I'm going to leave you, I feel like that would make Dirk calm down a lot, because it would alleviate that anxiety of if he will, he won't he. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like Jake is having this problem where he is seeing a like fogged mirror. He is seeing himself in Dirk and he is irritated by it. And he does not realize how he comes across to Jane, because again, he does not understand Jane at all.
Yeah.
For the last several months, possibly, he has been using her as a springboard to talk about his relationship issues. The good and the bad, probably. If he's this talkative about the bad, then he's probably this talkative about the good as well. So it probably was really good in the beginning, which really irked her because, again, she has feelings for him, but he doesn't know that. And so we have to kind of give him the benefit of the doubt that he doesn't know he's hurting her in that way. Which, like, again, gives credence to the whole, like, oh, I didn't know I was hurting you. I didn't know that you really wanted to go for Dirk. You know what I mean? That whole thing. Like, because for a moment he had to think about, like, oh my God, what if she likes one of us? And,
no,
well, it can't be me.
It's always Dirk. It's not a one of us thing.
Well, I feel like he's still like, it can't be me.
Well, yeah, because she already said, like, it is not, he doesn't even consider it because she's already said.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But it's not.
But then he brings it back around to Dirk, which just irritates her because that's all he's been saying is Dirk, 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 and nothing about her. Right. Which is not a good, that's just not being a good friend. And, oh, Gob is muted? No, he's not, is he? Oh my God, has Gob been muted this whole time?
Oh, I'm muted. I'm muted on my side.
Oh, what muted on your side? Oh
I
my
forgot.
god.
That's fine.
That was a you problem, not a me problem. I didn't do it. You heard it. That was a God problem, not me.
That's fine. I don't keep my recordings anyway.
Yeah, but nobody heard you for my stream.
No, they heard you because I was muted on my OBS.
No, it wasn't coming through on my OBS. I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'll have to check the recording.
That Mixolydia is coming from my stream, which means
do you
if
have my
I'm
stream
muted,
up?
oh sweet Jesus, yes.
Oh.
And it says where they come from.
Oh, okay.
It says right there where she came from. It says from God.
Right, yes. Channel. No, I understand that. That's not my question though. My question was the Discord not muted on was it not capturing on my OBS, which I guess your answer was that technically it would have still been a no, so because you were just muted on your OBS. Why did you mute yourself on OBS?
It was from when I was doing the stream started. And I forgot about turning it on.
You're hilarious.
It's fine.
Hilarious. Anyways, I got derailed off my whole tangent about Jake and everything. But yeah, my big advice would be Jake needs to make a decision about what he's going to do, and then he needs to actually do it instead of talking about it. Jane did what she needed to do in the moment, which may have been very harsh, but someone really needed to tell Jake that he was being as overbearing as Dirk was being overbearing, and all of his complaints were exactly the complaints that somebody else would have about him. And like he's basically calling the kettle black, and that's like,
yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm rehashing what we agreed. Like that's where we're at with that. Poor Roxy. I feel so bad for her. She never gets any relationship issues. She'd be so good with it. Oh, poor Fefida. Okay, God, was just trying to cheer you up. Take your mind off whatever the hell that was. You weren't serious about calling after your party, were you? Here, let me just get the chest guys to help put the table on the roof. And maybe salvage the cake out of that sand dune over there. And nope, the chest guys just finished eating it. Let's make another, okay?
No, I was serious. I'm not in the mood for a party anymore.
So it sounds like you got jaked. Why, yes, that is the face of the girl who just got Englished with extreme prejudice. He was a blockhead and forgot your birthday, didn't he? I'm sorry, Dean.
Yeah, me too. Can we not rehash the whole terrible conversation, though?
Yeah, we don't have to. Just maybe try not to hold whatever dumb shit he said against him forever. That's just how the guy is. It's like, he doesn't mean to be a douche, but it's just kind of a byproduct of the whole ridiculous Jake English experience. Like his dunk-ass shenanigans leave behind a residue that looks like his douche and tastes like douche, but it ain't the real thing. Like, douche substitute. I can't believe it's not douche. I'm just trying to say not terrible things about him in hopes you don't start hating each other, but I guess this isn't what you want to hear right now. So, yeah, I guess Jake's dumping Dirk soon. Like the writing wasn't so on the wall with those two from day one. Poor Dirk. I wanted to say something to prepare him for that, but never had the heart to bring it up, I guess. What can you do? Hey, but the silver lining is, I mean, if you can forgive him for shitting on your birthday and stuff, maybe this is finally your chance to make a play for the J-Man, eh?
Roxy, please, as if that isn't the furthest thing from my mind right now. I am so done with that whole train of thought.
So, you really think you're just completely over him?
Yes, sirree. If Jake's the rainbow, then just call it a little house from Kansas. Whee!
Wait, really? As in, like, you don't give a shit if he dates anybody, or? I see. Interesting. Roxy!
Oh
Roxy, no! Bad Roxy! Bad Roxy! You need spray bottle.
Wait, what?
Even Nephifa is like, that's not cool.
Uh-oh. Roxy.
Fefida.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It was a joke.
Was it really?
Okay, maybe not a total joke, but still mostly a joke. I'm only trying to, I don't know.
Roxy, I get you're trying to make me feel better, but a lot of things you're saying here aren't really helping. Do you even realize what you're saying half the time? I think I liked you better when you were drinking.
Oh, that's awful. That's an awful thing to say to somebody. Jane, you're being awful right now. I understand that you're mad, but that's an awful sentence to say to somebody.
Teenage emotions are going high right now.
Jane, no, don't say that. I had a problem.
Okay, yeah, I was way out of line there, and I'm sorry. That stupid conversation with Jake just pushed me over some kind of edge, and now I'm feeling really, really distraught. This game is so much more depressing than I thought it would be. Everything is dead and empty and full of graves, and we're all supposed to just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. But for how much longer? And I still don't know where my dad is, and you still haven't been able to reach Calliope. And what if they're both? And on top of all that, I may have permanently destroyed my friendship with Jake, and now I just want to be alone.
Jane, wait.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
Abscond!
Abscond! You throw. Nice abscond. Welcome to Homestuck Volume 3. Oh, great. I say that in the most loving way of like, is this ever going, yeah, is this ever going to be over? Is the emotional damage ever going to be over? Or is it just gonna keep getting worse? Like,
it's gonna keep going. I'm going home.
Oh, poor Janie. Good lord, all my friends are being disasters. Well, looks like it's just us. Nice party with G-Cat and Buffetta. Buffetta? Oh, dang it. Hey, you know, I could have used some support there. Where was all that profound ship and expertise when we really needed it? Usually I can barely shut you up, girl. Maybe you just clammed up all the drama? You love that pun. The one I just said about the clam. I'm sad that we didn't get any Buffetta.
Roxy's just like,
Just kidding. Love. This is my perfect being. This is my soulmate. This is my what is spirit animal? This is my spirit animal. Buffetta is my spirit animal, and she's the perfect like mixture of fish girl and cat girl, with puns and shipping and sweetness and similar voices. It's okay. You had enough drama in your lives. You deserve some rest. Good night, sweet princess. So, G-Cat, I guess that just leaves the two of us. Wow, this is great. You're gonna have to behave yourself. Not doing anything too vexing or Cheshire Catty, I hope. Did he just yoink? Oh, never mind. Another pie. Where'd they go? Oh god. Roxy's dead.
Dead.
Oh shit!
No, this is the terrible
this is bad. Oh,
this is a terrible place to be.
Oh no. Ollie outie.
You know, this is great. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Oh,
G-Cat, you bitch.
No, G-Cat, you bitch. I thought we were friends.
She's like, I'm going home.
What
and
a
meanwhile,
hoe.
Big Skelly out there.
Ollie's outie.
She is so mad.
You got a message.
I see it. No, just give me a second. I gotta click this
Gotta
button
boop 'em.
and then this button.
You need like some kind of like hotkey command or whatever of when you ban somebody, it does a sound effect, and you need it to be like the Zillihu hammer or something, like some kind of ban hammer.
Oh no, her anger is sizzling out.
It is sizzling out. She's gonna feel real bad in a minute once she figures out what happens to Roxy.
Oh no, it's
great, it's Caliborn. Why is he messaging her?
Undying umbrage began jeering. Gutsy gumshoe. Cracker. Hey, it's me. Remember me? What's that? Oops, no. I'll shift nostalgically. Yes. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're the absolute last person I want to hear from right now, and the bottom of the list is pretty competitive territory at the bottom. At the moment. Don't be like that. You stupid earth cow.
That's so rude.
How are we supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch? Like I'm a flailing, withered mummy, severed limb in your direction. I don't want us to become friends. We all thought you were gone for good, and we liked it that way. Please don't tell me you found a second wind of petty trolling in you.
Wind.
Hey, I don't troll. I jeer, get it right. Trolling is for losers. Losers specifically who are trolls. Whatever, and what's with the ugly green text from reading your malformed sentence fragments was unpleasant enough as it was. I borrowed it from my sister. And shut up. It looks great. And is no uglier than you, who I can see now with ease, for the record. Whom you can see, moron, and no, you can't. Clive, you said you couldn't see us at all in our game session, so I think you're lying. Am I really? When right now, I am looking at a homely female in dumb blue pants, sulking in a grey place, typing in a computer with a strange human face.
Interesting.
Oh dear God, why? My power has grown considerably since I last jeered you. I have made remarkable strides on my sacred journey towards important adulthood on this bullshit planet, which used to be your home. I have found many keys and unlocked many holes, and now I can see more and learn more than you could ever fucking dream. Oh, how wonderful for you. I don't care how all-seeing and all-powerful you think you are. If your intent is to waste my time with more of your pitiful bullying, you are out of luck. Because that's exactly not the sort of crap I'm in the mood for today, toodaloo. Wait, I think you got off on the wrong foot. How about we gnaw that one off and start over? I was trying to pay you a compliment. My people aren't meant to like anybody, get it? I mean, not the way humans do. We don't have the human emotion called love, and we spontaneously start mashing keys when we are forced to even type the word. All of our relationships are dictated by the miracle of hatred. So when I use bad words towards you, that's just me saying things to try to know you better. Like social as a shudder. A
I think that's just him. That is a lot of towers. That's more towers than I thought there were.
Oh, wait. So when I say you're ugly, which you factually are, I mean that from my perspective of being normal and not a shitty alien, to say that you are actually attractive in an unpleasant way to my brain. No, that makes little sense. Fuck. Try using your supposedly better smartness than mine, and think somewhat laterally about like fucking culture that isn't yours. You dumb bitch. Yes, I see it all too clearly now. You're really quite the charmer. No, come on. Dumb bitch is another great compliment. In the same vein as which I have described. It's a term of endearment. I used to talk about girls who, in my view, have managed to avoid being on a liberty with my personal acknowledgement. This isn't complicated. Fuck. So, you're actually trying to claim that you find me attractive from the alleged bad means good point of view of your hate-driven species? Definitely. I'm not making a joke around, Cracker. I've unlocked a bunch of your screens and spent a lot of time watching you. All thinking just the dirtiest thoughts. Ew, you pig. Oh God. The other female too. Let's not forget your squad's backup bitch. How nasty is she? Just so foul.
and the things you get up to with one another. Oh my. Did I even cite the altercation with your puffy slumber loaves?
Excuse me?
No.
My compliments in particular on your colorful undergarments while bouncing up and down on the soft human swap sarcophagus.
Oh, that's just great. The one time we had a generic girly pillow fight, and it turns out some pervert was watching us.
Oh
I
no.
need a shower.
I
so
also
don't even
need a
take one
shower.
again, please.
Oh god. Oh no.
You can't. Seriously, Jane, can I call you Jane? Bitch,
Bitch,
listen.
listen.
You are one grody harlot, which means good, bad things to me, lads, remember. When I unlocked you, I don't know. Maybe I've changed. Or maybe just you. Since you turned older, but you're really filled out since I last saw you before.
What? Really?
Hell yes, I do enjoy a meaty bitch. With a little clout.
I can't.
Became the Shockmaster or the Lodge guy from Harvester.
Oh, totally like the lodge guy from Harvester. Ew. But this is creeping me the fuck out. But is he saying what I think he's saying?
He likes him with some bone, with some
He
meat
likes
on them.
likes a meaty bitch. I thought he was talking about like her like more upfront aggressiveness, like her emotional clout, because he's all about like he wasn't really about like physical shit before.
What do you mean exactly by clout?
Oh, I think you know. When physical portions of this bitch kind of jut out exuberantly.
Do you mean my... Why am I even having this conversation?
I just have a weak spot for the above average heft of your parts, which wobble the most. Now do something nauseating for me to watch. I want to see a tawdry act of hardcore schmaltz. See that rock over there? Pretend it is the other insolent bitch. Act a little nervous with your idle hand. Graze one of your more bulbous locations incidentally. Then ask the rock if it wants to fall in love. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my god.
What? No, are you insane? I don't care where you are, whatever the hell it is you unlocked to spy on me. You aren't allowed to sit there all day jeering at my boobs.
Your what?
Wait, what? Wait, what were you talking about?
No. Tell me what those things you said are. I'm so enticed.
Screw you. Tell me, what were you getting at with all that? The stuff about clout and my bulbous locations.
I was just saying, my taste prefers when the buxom shoes physique puts out the dented space tie.
Space time?
I like how salty it is when a bitch grows out of her skeletal phase and her frame really begins to challenge the horizontal dimension.
He is.
Oh my
He
god,
definitely
this
is.
is even worse. I feel like this is game, this is even worse.
So, like,
But this is exactly what he's
contextually-
talking about.
Contextually, for him, it makes total sense what he's saying with how their next life cycle is.
I'm
And
so
how-
curious about like cherub culture now that he's like referenced it to a culture. I thought at first I thought that he had some kind of knowledge about his species a little bit. But then we learned with Hussey, when he was talking to Hussey in the computer, he doesn't know shit about his culture. He doesn't know shit about his species. And
Right.
so I'm like, how much of this is like just him? And how much of this is like his race? You know what I mean? Like his
Right.
species or whatever.
Ew. And I'm messing with my toe one moment. Ew.
Your broken toe.
It might have been broken. I think I just aligned whatever it was. I helped it. I was just squeezing it, like something popped and went back in place. Maybe it dislocated it.
Maybe that's why it was still
feels-
swollen.
I feel so much better.
You was probably dislocated then. Don't do that.
I was squeezing it, and I was like, "Oh, that feels so much better all of a sudden. Oh, that's great. Oh, I stubbed it so fucking hard on your stupid treadmill thing."
Don't pop your toes, you'll run out. Yeah, I know. That's a me
That's not
problem.
true. That's not true. That's not how that works. Where was I? All right.
Let's see.
What?
When the female rumps start getting more mileage out of its whiteness attribute, more bang for its boom buck.
Without toes, you'll try to run out, but it's hard without toes. Don't you come in here with these puns.
Anti-toes. It's okay, women don't have feet anyways.
Ain't never had feet.
Human women don't have feet.
Everyone knows that.
It's
don't you know?
factual.
It excites me. Oh.
It's exciting together when bitches punish the ground with each megalithic footstep.
He basically could be talking about her thunder thighs. Like,
Shut up. I'm not fat.
Jane, bitch, I have new orders. You will strip to the scanty bare of party pants and the cloth speech which you wear under those plain rags, and find a naughty patch of mud and roll around in the mud like an earth pig, flaunting for me your slippery, swollen, porcine physicality. I maybe grunt some decadent poems through your snout about some shit-face you adore. Oh yes, that would be wretched.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, don't shut me out. Remember how I said about how difficult you're something. I fucking open mine, Jane. I made you a present for your birthday. Whatever that actually is. See, I will make you never to understand your customs. Meet me halfway, goddamn way.
Oh Christ, what is it?
That
It's a
doesn't
lie.
excuse you from being a
Artistic.
fucking creep.
Portrait. Remember how I said my power was growing with each day? This applies as well to my prowess as a draftsman.
Oh goodness, no, you poor delusional thing. I don't care what progress you think you've made. You'll never be a good artist, dear.
Oh shit. My illustration is stunning. It's nearly a photographic representation of your odious milkshake. Now park the industrial limb, afraid to declare a bottom, and feast your eyes on my fucking excellence.
Jane, this is you.
Yeah, he's so bad. She instantly feels pity.
I want to see this. What is it? I think, oh man, Caliborn is growing on me. Like, I want this as my lock screen.
Ugly.
I will never be able to explain to my therapist why I have this on my lock screen. Like,
It's the best. This is a picture of you as he draws a circle.
circle.
Which I love that even
It's a
when
good
he's trying to draw the
circle.
circle,
It's still kind of scrabbly, yeah.
It's a perfect scribbled circle.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I believe I have chosen the perfect shape for you. It is described in certain circles knowledgeable of the arts as a circle. I am very pleased with how faithfully it has captured the obscene rotundity of your magnificent carriage.
So canonically, Jane's a little bit rounder than everyone else. It's the cake.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's all the pastry sheets, clearly.
I am very pleased with how faithfully it has captured the obscene rotundity of your magnificent carriage.
I mean that in the best way too, by the way,
A
because like,
spitting image of the Grocker bitch.
if
Now listen carefully.
let me talk.
You may learn something.
Oh no, I pressed the button. Oh no.
Ah, now I can talk. Damn it, now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh no, wait a minute.
I got too
Oh,
excited.
wow.
Where'd you go?
I accidentally clicked it. Oh wait, no.
You're going
It's right here.
forwards. Why are you going forwards? Caliborn means it in the best way too. I know. Yeah. I mean, in the best way. Like, if I were surrounded by pastries all the time and I had the capacity to just make a fucking cake and have it be good, like, I would be eating cake a lot more. I'm a really bad baker. That's the only thing that's stopping me from eating donuts all the time. But once I figure out how to make chocolate protein muffins, oh, y'all are fucked.
Fuck.
I will be the most powerful baker. I will be the batter witch.
You will become the batter
I
witch.
will become the batter witch. I need a spatula. I need a spoon that says batter witch now. I need a batter witch spoon.
I'm sorry. It just feels so good to have my toe again.
Maybe I'll buy like maybe I'll buy a maybe I'll make it into a TikTok. Maybe I will buy a wooden spoon and then paint it and varnish it and whatever, and have it be like a batter witch spoon. You know what I mean? That'd be cute. Yeah, I'd give you a big spoon.
Not to make donuts myself. Donuts are probably the easiest thing to make. I mean, it's just a little bit of dough, some frying oil, throw it in the oil, and then just roll it in powdered sugar.
I don't like putting them. I don't want to put them in oil. I could, but I don't want to put them in oil though. I don't want.
Yeah, well, then you just have to make a different mix for
like the air fryer.
Like the air fryer or something.
Yeah, I have to like.
Get like one of those silicone like
egg yeah,
thingies
we have one of those.
and put it in the air fryer with the dough.
Oh, y'all are fucked. I have that.
And that might work.
I think it's for like eggs, but I'm pretty sure I can use it
eggs,
for
but, I mean, a donut could easily bake in that.
I have protein powder. I can make protein donuts. This might be something I do after stream.
He won't.
I won't. Probably not. Clearly, that's not the only thing stopping me. I have all the things. It's the ADHD. The ADHD, I tell you.
Alright, where were we? For fuck's
sake. Truly a spitting image of the Crocker bitch.
Truly a spitting image of the Crocker bitch. Now listen carefully. You must learn something. The masterpiece aficionado will notice how I achieve this highly advanced and difficult shape, which most gifted artisans will tell you is that circles are basically fucking impossible to draw. Trust me, it's like a paradox. I shape without angles. What? So I fucking cheated. I navigated the irrational perimeter by making a lot of easily understandable, totally logical marks, forming a whole bunch of little right angles. The cheating part happens when I do a lot of this, so it goes in a round direction. This one came out well, I think, but there's room to improve. I have theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this, while trying more angles, but smaller.
You see your filter is too quiet?
What?
Your filter's too quiet. Your voice isn't getting picked up.
Let me just get closer
to the
microphone.
Oh god, I don't know if I like that.
Where was I?
I theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this.
Right. I've theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this, while drawing more angles, but smaller, so small that can't see them. Fuck.
Grammar.
The illusion of the circle will be complete, and people believe in the fake circle like a bunch of suckers. I bet nobody has thought of that circle strategy. I think I'm the best at this idea. I'm best at it already. People think I'm dumb, especially the voice in my head, and they may be right about me being dumb when it comes to the special way I do things, which is always actually the perfect way. I am a genius.
Does Caliborn have autism? Like narcissistic autism?
He might. That is the most pointless and incomprehensible load of drivel I've ever heard. Your portrait is every bit as abysmal as I was expecting, and for the last time I am not fat. I think your claims of attraction to heavyset women, which you present as flattery, is an obvious ruse to get me to insecure about my appearance, and it isn't going to work. Shut your stupid face! Oh, this birthday is so awful. I can't stand it. Why is everyone treating me like shit today? What did I do to deserve this?
You were. Wait. What's the conjugation associated with human birth? Is it human birth? You were human birth.
Shut up! I'm done humoring your perverted adolescent mind games. Tell me what happened to Calliope. Calliope, we want you back. Please come back and spare us from this luxurious nincompoop. Calliope, why doesn't this work?
Saying her name only wakes her up, if she's alive. So your hawk face can snort the dirty sad syllables all at once. Hell, I'll even give you a hand. Calliope, wake up, sis. Ha ha. Whoops, she can't. The bitch is dead.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true. I got somebody to stab her a lot. Then I stole her blood. For my letters.
No, that can't be true. I refuse to believe even you would do something so terrible.
Do something. Jane, bitch. Your preposterous female emotions are going earth bananas again. Settle down and listen to boy reason.
I want that.
Do not make me demonstrate the
I want that on a
veracity of
sticker.
my facts. Yet again. This ass-shearing tramp is such a goner. She's never coming back. Just like her dapper human guardian.
What? What do you know about my father? Where is he?
He's fucking dead as where.
You're lying again. Tell me what you know.
God, I'm trying to. My facts are having difficulty penetrating her hysterical attitude. Listen to me very close. He was captured by an agent. Soon after you began your quest. He was then put in jail on Dirk.
Okay, so he's on Dirk then.
Bet you aren't paying attention. Do you know anything about the prison system on Dirk? It isn't like soft time you do on Brospit. I bet you never spent any time in the joke. They call a slammer there, let alone on Dirk.
And I suppose you have?
I am not very well behaved. I did more than my share of time, chained to the wall of a cell. Like I wasn't so used to that. I was like, do your worst. And then they did. Tesserites do not treat their prisoners with good, to say the least. I was only able to survive the brutality due to my exceptional constitution, and even to some extent, my ability to enjoy anguish. But your pathetic, frail human dad is a different story. There is no doubt at all that he is dead by now.
No, don't say that. Shut up.
Aww, poor Jane.
You really should believe me. I have unlocked many of his screens, just like yours. You should see how they treated him. The horror he experienced must be difficult for a young girl to imagine. Perhaps I should capture one of the visuals and show you firsthand.
You bastard, I said shut up.
His agony was magnificent and very long-lasting. You see, he was a VIP, a very important prisoner. They gave him special treatment under such cruel circumstances. I believe he would have created his favorite ad first to attend to his hilarious suffering.
Stop it.
It was so wonderful and great to watch. Between your father's demise and his daughter's epic posterior, looming large on my video displays, I really must thank your entire family for hours of scandalous enjoyment.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
And there goes Caliborn ruining it for me again.
Fuck you, he's not dead. My dad's fine. I'm not fat. I hate you. I'm never talking to you again, and stop watching me.
He's so fucking creepy. Like,
She's just losing it.
sad joke.
Sad joke. Wait.
Where you going, hon?
Nice, it's gone too.
Examine sleazy
Examines.
Dursite rug.
Thank God. Well, let's see what's in the news today. The inquiring of the
Carpathian
jailgate, diplomatic gridlock, white shell mendens at all-time high. No surprise here, the Archagent is dominating the headlines yet again, already approaching day 154 of this debacle. It's a big day for your kingdom, hard to believe it's already here. Time sure flies when you're being smooth and well-dressed. The article covers the usual tedious politics surrounding the negotiation of his release. After weeks of posturing and grandstanding, Prospect's terms have been bargained down to a polite apology signed by the Condens herself. Or those were the terms you were last aware of. You checked to see if there were any future developments. Yep, just as you thought. She refused those terms. Prospect then countered with a new offer. The apology no longer has to be polite. No way she cottons to that proposal either. She's quite obvious to you what's going on here. The White Queen was never really taking this negotiation seriously. She has been submitting frivolous proposals, which she knows perfectly well the Condens will refuse on principle, daring her in front of the whole kingdom to swallow just an ounce of pride to get her agent back. This makes her look petty in the tabloids if she refuses, which was always inevitable, because as everyone known, a queen is a vain creature, even alien sea queens. And you thought the kingdoms were locked in a stalemate before new management took over.
Damn.
The press has run the story so far into the ground, you can barely bring yourself to keep up with it anymore. Sensationalism at its finest. Not that you really itching to see Noor get his old job back. Talk about a high-strung boss. The time in the clink should do him good, like a fourth vacation with accommodations nearly on par with a five-star hotel on Dirce. Frankly, things run much smoother around here without him blowing a gasket every other day. Though you will say you could really use his expertise as a pencil pusher. You never knew anyone who could file paperwork quite like Noor. Sure, he complained bitterly about his desk job, but in truth he was always a reluctant savant of bureaucratic procedure and red tape. Now you're getting buried in all these damn tax forms and parking tickets. Maybe you just have them shuttled to his jail cell on Prospect so he can catch up. You have a feeling the Prospect authorities would be willing to oblige. Actually, that's such a good idea. You can't believe you didn't think of it sooner. You'll have to get the draw on that potato. Pronto.
On the potato.
On the potato. You step over to your cubicle of furnished walls, which you've replaced since the prince thrashed the old ones. You're the droll to sneak off to one of their worlds and whip up some fresh ones. With a few alchemical upgrades while he was at it, the droll isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's clearly the most versatile. Also the most eager to please. If you have to watch his happy umbrella dance one more time, you swear to God. That was a black day for this when the prince went rogue. Well, not rogue, that's the bad choice of words. Why did the damn moon girl have to be a rogue? Corners you into that pun every time, and it wasn't really a black day either, per se, since on Thursday, a black day is actually a good day. Everyone's a pretty big fan of black around these parts. The point is everything went to shit. You like to think you taught those seditious brats a lesson, though, even with the miles, their inescapability, etc., etc. It's a good thing you taught them a lesson when you did, because the next day the Condens had new orders for all agents. Engaging the nobles was thereafter strictly forbidden. No more sabotage, assassination attempts, any of the good stuff. Not until the heiress's wriggling day. Then all bets were off. Who's the heiress and what's a wriggling day, you ask? The heiress is the maid. Oh, okay, you said, and her wriggling day, that's just her birthday. But phrase an alien, like the anniversary of the day she was spawned, with keg and all that jazz. Come on, use your brain, alright? Got it, you said. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Your the order came down from her boss, who, from what you've gathered, is even more of a head case than your presently incarcerated superior. When she starts kicking up enough of them to make a misstep while grooming her heir, you know too well the frustration of an exasperated first officer. Would almost make you feel sympathy for the witch if you, like she, weren't clinically psychopathic. She's never copped to it, but you just know she's got some schemes on the side. Every good right hand is going to have something up its sleeve, some sort of contingency plan that the boss doesn't know about. Trust you on that one. She's cooking something. It's probably had something to do with the new prisoner she reeled in. You don't know what she wants with the girl yet, but she's always got something cooking or baking or whatever. The point is, the woman spends a lot of time in the kitchen.
Pick on a prisoner.
Speaking of the new printer, you wonder how the old one is doing. You're not going to check on the new one. She's out of your jurisdiction, like you said. The witch has her schemes, whatever they are. You're just going to leave them alone. You're more curious about the studies of the fellow you captured 153 days ago. You take a stroll through the Dirce
Penitentiary.
This is where the Gen Pop is housed. For inmates, life is usually unpleasant and short down here. But the moment you laid eyes on a human prisoner, you knew you could never in good conscience lock him up in the dungeons and gulags with the common thieves, tax cheats, and parking fee delinquents. That'd be a crime worse than those committed by all inmates combined. No man of such distinction and strong fashion sense needs special accommodations. A cell reserved for very important prisoners. Going
Going
up
up.
to solitary confinement.
Oh.
The prisoner appears to be doing well. You ask if you can get him on anything. Coffee, a newspaper, additional smoking apparatus. He indicates that since he lost his wall, he's been running low on pipe tobacco. You say you'll see to it at once. While this is a maximum security suite that is virtually impossible to escape from, you made it clear to all personnel that anyone who harms a hair on this man's head will have to answer to you. You're all very fortunate that his head doesn't seem to have any. God damn, he is good at shaving. You're not afraid to admit your envy when it comes to his brows with a straight edge. Not even to speak of his natural ability to grow whiskers in the first place. The lucky stiff.
Ask what prisoner's doing.
No need to ask, you can clearly see he is conducting some rather serious business with his mobile device. The network restricts access to within Dirk only, so he can't contact the nobles, do anything sneaky, but at his request, you have set up a kingdom-wide network to trade him online tips with other Dirk sites pertaining to his interests, notably fashion. In the week since his arrest, the captive has become something of a celebrity on Dirk. His impeccable sense of business-like attire has taken the kingdom by storm, and now trends feverishly among social networking groups. Okay, there's only one social networking group, but it's trending feverishly in that one. You can't say you've been totally impervious to the craze yourself, nor can you say you weren't shamelessly complicit in promoting it. Hell, you can't even say you didn't mandate in certain dress code modifications throughout the kingdom, enforced under penalty of death. Nope, can't really say you can say any of that stuff. Everyone's in a suit now.
Everybody's in a suit now.
Yeah, like we are here for you. I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong. State business. Need help. Oh, God. Hat liker. All help. Need help. State business. I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong, hat liker. Yes, hat liker. We are here for you. I set on my favorite hat. Oh, gas. This is not a black day for you. My condolences. It was an accident. I'm afraid the hat is ruined. Please advise. Are at least socks okay? Yes, socks are okay. Did you sit on socks too? No, did not sit on socks. I do not think sitting on socks would be a problem, though. No, it is doubtful. Fair enough. Want more socks? Thinking. These names. Finery, friend, no need for
Have you
pants.
Have you been saying hat licker?
Liker.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying hat licker for a second. I thought Mixolydia was like correcting you.
It's getting said.
Hat licker.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hat liquor now. Make sure. Need more information before I can advise. Please state your weight. Agreed. Exactly how much vertical pressure was applied to the top of the hat. No, I just love them. Reports not less handsome. More like rumpled head object now. Attempt to rectify hat integrity. Use blunt instruments which you got into mess in the first place. Dapper black shell. Thank you for your advice. Do you mean my bottom? Yes. Yes, agree with. Unsit on hat. Can one unsit on a hat? Maybe, I don't know. Turn that upside down, then sit on the hat. Agree with sit. Agreed with shift about duds. Sit upon upside down hat to unrumple. These men are leading you astray. Sitting on the hat again will only cause it further damage. Oh no. This will be the case even if the rumpled hat is inverted. Pipe fan 413. Yes, this will be the case, regardless of the hat's orientation. Greatly respect Brown's knowledge of finery and endorse his warning. Me too, so do I. Recommendation, I withdraw my motion to unsit on the hat. One more socks changes status to apologetic.
Oh.
Okay, I'm now refraining from unsitting on the hat. Other ideas, yes, go on. Do you suppose it is possible that the rumpled head object may have intrinsic value? I do not understand. Thinking outside the shell hat, perhaps being a rumpled object to a haberdasher for appraisal. You suspect damage from bottom has caused hat to appreciate. Fascinating point of speculation, I wonder. If that is the case, perhaps sitting on the hat has released fashionable properties, hereinbefore concealed by unrumpled condition. You are suggesting that the damaged hat will look more dapper. It is a possibility. Oh, what if hat liker struts in public wearing new rumpled head object with pride? What if hat liker begins new fashion sensation? What an exciting thing that would be. I want to be popular and famous, but I do not think I have the courage. What if you were to have company and wearing a damaged hat? Yes, maybe I will sit on my favorite hat as well. Yes, me too. Let us all create rumpled head objects weared proudly. I cannot condone this activity, gentlemen.
Oh, pipe fan being a fucking dick again.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not, Piper? Why not? Incinerate the damaged hat immediately. Do not ever wear such a thing in public, the dignitary. Finally, burn the hat! Burn the hat! Burn it! Burn the rumpled hat! I am burning the hat. Sitting on the hat was terrible. Burn all rumpled hats. They aren't dapper at all. Burn the mistake with fire.
Oh my god.
The dignitary.
What's her voice?
It's the condescending.
It's the condescent. Yeah.
Fedora Freak's memory lives on.
Yo, I can't deal with this prissy hat chat no more. Public's work my ass. What a waste of royal gold.
Change his status to bowing.
Pipe fan is Jane's dad. Aw, that's amazing.
Yeah. You don't remember it?
No, I didn't remember. I thought Pipe fan was like a representation of like the guy that comes in and like fucks everything over. Every time everybody comes to a decision. I love that. That's hilarious. This is what I get for letting all proper dudes run shit instead of nasty clowns.
The dignitary changes status to doffing hat.
The dignitary, I want my ring back, motherfucker.
Yes, in the future, minus several.
Aww. Examine wizard pick journal. Wizardy Herbert. Aww. Open a random page. Oh my god. I think you're supposed to... Who's this? No. You want me to go? Okay. I think you're supposed to just... What is that? Tackle him, Beatrix. Said, looking all kinds of put off. Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional. Oh, she wrote. Okay, I was gonna say. You're such an ass. You knew that. God damn you. I'm too high for this shit. I think you're supposed to just tackle him, Beatrix said, looking all kinds of put off. Wizardy Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional camper you just shot and picked up the flag. Same difference. Is it? This is some lame magical quest version of capture the flag. The book wanted me to capture the flag from him. The flag has now been captured. Anyway, he's kind of a brainless puppet. Then what are we? She asked. I don't know, brainless puppets who've spent a few years in the real world, kind of like everyone else, I guess. Geez, that's cynical. Anyway, you're the one who said we should let the story play out the way it's supposed to. I'm just pointing out your own rules. Herbert made a dismissive gesture with his smoking gun. These punks were starting to get on my nerves. We're making progress anyway. See? Listen to that. Rest scene is coming up. If I remember right this time. If I remember right, this is the one that introduces his recurring love interest. Also, I guess the chief bad guy. I mean, sorta. She listened. There was yelling through the woods. It was coming closer. Herb, B, where are you? You do this one.
What? This is you.
Who is this?
This is all you. This is all Roxy writing.
This is two different people.
No, this is the writing. This is all for the story. All right. The three Serpent scoundrels flew through the woods on their magic flying wooden horsens. They were chasing poor Russet.
No, we're doing it backwards. No, we're doing it backwards. You need to read it's Rose and Roxy.
What? You can read it anyway. It's fine. Just
it's Rose and Roxy, is it not? I feel like...
No, it's not a conversation.
I know it's not a conversation. I thought it was her writing in the book.
No, it's the story.
She's using the book as like fanfic to write into. The three Serpent scoundrels flew through the woods on their magic flying wooden horses. They were chasing poor Russet. Russet held on to the fort-crowned crow's nest flag for dear life. He was a little scared, but mostly brave. Not afraid of those serpent cowards. They caught up with him, and then they knocked him down. His wand flew away out of reach. He clove Not so tall are you without your fancy wand. He was one of the Serpentine boys. He sounded quite brash. Another one said, you think you're so hot with all your charm and good looks. Well, let's do something about that pretty face. Ha ha ha. And then they started beating him up.
I'll do the other part then.
Okay.
Herbert, oh, will you do something? Ow, son of a... This can't be right. Herbert aimed carefully with his Beretta at the head of the Russet's assailant. He was way serious and still going about it. He was not going to miss. Bang, he missed. Beatrix was grabbing his arm, redirecting his aim. Herbert, you have to stop. Why, Beatrix, he said with a super sly smile. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking some enjoyment from watching your dear pal Russet's smackdown. What? No. She didn't let go of his arm, but he wouldn't quit his douchey smile. She went on, you can't just keep offing fictional characters. It's, I don't know, irresponsible. Yeah. Besides, you know the scene is supposed to play out like this. Brother is supposed to get rescued. How is he supposed to get rescued if the bullies are dead? You can't just go around changing things. I guess you're right. Herbert holstered his gun, admiring a few more choice sucker punches to Russet's midriff. Oof, that one will leave a mark. Beatrix regained her calm. So who's this guy that's supposed to save him, she asked. You say he's the villain? Here he comes now.
A mysterious yes and alluring voice came out of nowhere. Go easy on him, fellas. Leave this one to me. It was so brash and arrogant. Just the sound of him made you mad. The boys stepped aside. The leader of the Serpent came forward. Russet was bruised and sore. Russet opened his eyes and saw someone so handsome. He had never seen a boy so intriguing and beautiful before. He had black hair and glasses and about 100 merit badges. Oh my god. Oh my god. Roxy, no. Why, Jake? Why does everybody like Jake?
She didn't know why she couldn't see it coming. Grant.
The boy stooped down and gave Russet his hand to take. He said, I'm afraid I have to take your flag from you. You see, it belongs to me and Fort Serpentine. However, Russet was very intrigued. I will decide not to take your flag if you promise to do me a favor later on from now.
A favor, Russet said, but he was barely listening. The resemblance to his real-life friend was uncanny. He was sure of it was him, but here in this dumb prison he was no more than a soulless mannequin dreamt up to recite insipid horseshit.
You'll have to promise me that when the time comes, you will betray your friends and help me, he said arrogantly. Russet was outraged by this, and yet he couldn't help but feel strangely drawn to this magnificent, handsome boy. Russet said defiantly,
Actually, he said it like a zombie. I'll never betray my friends.
Heh heh heh, I should have known. You are truly loyal to your friends, as I expected as much. What is your name?
Russet, he whispered.
Pleased to meet you, Russet, even if you are the enemy. Allow me to introduce myself.
The guy paused to remove his glasses and polished them on his sash. It came off a seriously dramatic gesture, but just as intended and also explicitly stated in the text.
My name is Linus Marlovor.
Oh no, it's Linus Marlovor.
This is a role play between two people.
It's you're probably right. It might be between the two.
It feels like two people because the way that they just were like, you know, I explicitly said this, like, and no, he didn't say it this way, he said it this way. That's very indicative of like
right.
a role play where two people are in control of the narrative.
So it's probably Roxy and Rose, like you were saying.
Let's see.
All right, you need to. Where are we? All right.
Herbert and Beatrix were dressed in fanciful athletic gear. That's what kids wear when they're about to embark on a journey to compete in some irrational magic.
Sports.
Herbert had tucked under his arm a big stitch-up leather ball with golden springs poking out of it for no good goddamn reason. It was called a skabump. Beatrix had propped up on her shoulder this funnel thing to be worn as a glove called a gimgage horn, a crucial appendage for a Dridzel scooper worth her salt. They'd been selected probably for some valorous deeds they did to represent the Fort Crow's Net in this highly whimsical
Sports.
event. Russets were there too, but he didn't get chosen to play in the
Sports.
due to some poorly explained stuff that no reasonable person could probably care about, even if offered loads of cash. He was mainly jacked into the scene to wave goodbye and wish them luck, which he begrudgingly did. He also put in some dodging questions and averting his eye contact with his friends. He was being a champion at that. Russet, answer me, Beatrix demanded. What the heck didn't you tell us, or tell the Grant for that matter? Herbert wasn't paying much attention, so Russet was moody and cryptic and didn't tell people some stuff. What a bombshell, he worried at one of the springs poking out of his redonkulous ball. It made a springing sound like a mouth harp and broke off. He wondered if the springs served any actual purpose. The springs did not serve any actual purpose. How could you keep something like that from everyone? That you knew all along? I just wanted that for the best, what was best for Grant, he finally said. She had tons of questions, but couldn't settle on the next one to ask.
Oh
She wasn't about to
no.
let good body language go to waste. So she did kind of what mimes do when they don't like something you said. How long did you know Grant was from this dog shit wizard fic? How did he escape in the first place? Was it really his spell that sealed them here? How long had he been planning this? She guessed that that would explain why he had an absurdly obvious pseudonym. Grant Anomina? Yeah, like that's a real name. Great job, bro. Or should you say Slyness? She wondered if his bogus name wasn't an anagram for something. Like a clue dangled under their noses. Magic bad guys do love their anagrams. They're just so damn clever, and when you finally figure them out, it's like, whoa, instant mindfuck. He's quite a troubled person, you know, B. Herbert looked up from his skabump. Well, if Russet thinks so. She gave up the interrogation when you dealt a shit sandwich. Why go to war over who baked the bread? Russet could stuff his dumb secrets in a sack for all she cared. What did she ever see in this moping tool? She never thought she would long for these times before they met, the old questing days before all this started. She was never exactly psyched to watch Herbert, the sort of crazy old wizard with a pistol, but now... Okay, she wasn't saying she wanted to see any more wizards get shot. She just meant she would trade all the badges in the world to go back to when things were simpler. It was time to go. The narrative invisible conductor let them know with the arrival of a carriage. It was drawn by two floating, perfectly immobile wooden horses. Herbert read this thing 100 times, but still couldn't understand the author's fascination with flying, rigid wooden horses. Herbert held open the door with a bow and gestured her in the ironic chivalry. The text didn't let it go unsaid that it was meant as a big fuck you to Russet, thus keeping their rivalry brewing. But in truth, neither dude was feeling it in this time. Beatrix got in, and they were off. Rigid horses, carriage and all, into the sky. They turned around in their seats and waved to Russet below, because a poorly written sentence said they were supposed to. Beatrix smacked her head, not an anagram, she quoted from her brand. What? He asked. That fucker.
At the end.
Herbert took a swipe at the clumsy yet elusive skabump. The orb ducked under his arm, and what is going on here?
They're flying on wooden horses.
Are we having a Quidditch game? Is that what this is?
No, this is clearly Rose telling Roxy information and Roxy like writing into it and like them having a conversation, and Rose is trying to give Roxy information, but she's trying to be like subtle about it, and Roxy's not very subtle.
Nah. It's just it's literally just fanfic writing from
Literally. It's children's writing.
Herbert took a swipe at the clumsy yet elusive skabump. The orb ducked under his arm and shambled on away like a husky beetle with some stuff to do over there. The crowd of almost people roared generically at the almost snatch. The maneuver, if successful, would have locked the score at Queen 6 love, which really would have been just, wow, something else, possibly exciting. Herbert still didn't quite understand the rules of the game, and judging by the antics of the other boobs on their floating wooden horses, the author didn't either. Herbert struggled to turn his horse around to pursue the skabump, but his mount of rigid leather was unresponsive. As much as he reminded himself, he just couldn't get used to the fact that the story was in control of the horse. Dead ahead was the League's elite Drudzel scooper, who was fussing with the laces of her gimmage horn while her horse idled. She looked up. Herbert, watch where you're going. I can't. I think the book wants us to crash. Beatrix thought about it. She almost kicked the sides of her inert stallion to prod along, but caught herself. Do we really have to? Herbert shrugged. Another solid half minute of awkward horse advancement went by, before the creaking oaken collision. Herbert tumbled through the air and hit the grass pitch hard on his back. Beatrix landed on top of him. They found each other face to face. Is she serious with this? She asked, regarding the hella subtle way the author decided to craft the situation. Situation. It was like poetry in motion, plus horniness, hoarsenesses.
I think that's. I think they stopped doing the
building romantic tension between us. It was not a question, but a statement of major concern.
This is Roxy.
No.
I don't know why they didn't change the text though.
I don't know. You want to read?
It's okay. Keep going.
No, you're. Is she serious? You're at. I'm afraid so. It's obviously her. When it has the apostrophes, that's obviously Roxy.
Is
or whatever
it?
Those fucking signs. Yeah, because it's her mistyping.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Or that, or Rose is drinking.
No, Rose could be drinking. This looks like Rose is drinking. Never mind.
You lushy Dumbo. Is she serious with this? She asked, regarding the hella subtle way the author decided to graph the situation. It was like puppetry in motion, plus horsenses. I'm afraid so. I think the story is building romantic tension between us. It is. It was not a question, but a statement of major concern. Yeah. It is establishing the groundwork for romance between our characters. It's sort of the one token heterosexual romance in the book. We probably just have to write it out. Beatrix didn't know what of the felon of Red was, but she swear the felon the felon was creeping onto her. Don't writing what's strong, you lushy Dumbo.
What is Roxy? Ow.
I know it. You decided to take your own advice.
No, she's writing with somebody. She's writing with Calliope.
No, that's something different.
Is it?
Yeah, because look, it looks like your alien pal wants to say hi. Yeah, look, she was in the book.
Oh,
she was reading the book. We just went over. She was
so
reading
confused.
the book.
Then why was it in two different texts like that? Why was
Probably
one clearly
because one was for dialogue and one was for something else. I don't know. We'll get there. Anyway, let's end it. We're at past 2 hours.
Okay. You want to end it? End it right here?
Yeah, because this is a good spot.
Okay.
7480. Goodness. You're a pen.
Homestuck. 7 what?
Oh my god. 7480.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, we've got so much.
Do we?
Yeah.
I want to
There's
see.
at least 3 rows in this one.
Oh goodness. Okay, so this is gonna be a longer act.
Alrighty. Fat, ugly whore.
Oh my god. I can't believe we had that whole. He was so creepy, but it was so funny at the same time. Like, I love that he was just like, no, we have cultural differences. And she's like, no, you're just being creepy. And he's like, no, damn it.
Cultural differences.
Cultural differences. I'm trying to relate to you.
And how ludicrously fat you are. I love me on the bone.
I love me on the bone. You are so attractive. I thought it was funny. I was a little suspicious when he was like, I found you attractive. I was like, why? And then it made sense when he was like, when he called her meat. I was like, oh, because he likes eating meat. Like,
it does have to deal with the cherub life cycle.
Yeah,
They get big. They get real big.
I know. I can't wait to hear more about it. I'm so interested. I can't wait to get more of Roxy. That last little bit was a little confusing, but I definitely think she was writing to somebody.
No, she was reading. Like, I don't understand. Roxy, don't write while drunk. Okay, so Roxy was writing then. But it's just her then. It was just her.
But you don't know that though.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Because then why was it like...
Look, she's literally got the pen in her hand.
Okay, I guess. Okay, I
Examine
guess.
Wizard Fic Journal.
I guess.
Open. That, unless Roxy wrote part of it and just left parts open.
I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like there's more to it than meets the eye. It can't just be her going over. They're talking about something specific. That's why I think it's Riz talking to Roxy.
It's, oh my god, it's not.
Either that or it's Roxy processing what she's about to do with the Batter Witch. Because she's...
It was literally the story of Harry Potter.
Was it?
Yes!
Where was that? I didn't hear that.
You don't know the story of Harry Potter?
There's lots of Harry Potter.
The Wizard Fic Journal primarily refers to the stories written by Roxy Lalonde in Homestuck. She keeps a private journal where she writes fan fiction about a wizard named Herbert. It's literally just Roxy.
So this is just a Harry Potter insert? That's boring.
Oh my god. I love you.
No. The Homestuck I know would make this a much more important moment.
No, because, okay, remember, she writes a fanfic because her mother wrote a bunch of books.
Right, yes, I got that. You don't have to talk to me like I'm an idiot.
No. I love you.
I love you.
I
don't have all of the
facetious.
information. No, I don't have all the information, and you do. And there's a difference in our understanding level because you have all the information and I don't.
I literally just Googled it.
Again, you have all the information and I don't.
You're a butt.
I'm watching my wings dance because I'm really fucking high. You need that in the stream.
Yes, do your outro.
Thanks for joining me today, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you like my dancing. I wish I could dance in this model because I think that'd be really fun, but I don't have any hand controls or anything like that. I guess I could use, isn't there like phone applications that can do it pretty well, I think? I don't know, but that's something to look into. Anyways, thanks for joining us for Homestuck. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Remember, don't write while drunk and have don't read while smoking, clearly, because otherwise you end up on long tangents about relationship issues between fictional characters and making up giving fictional characters that are just fictional characters actual, like,
you're trying to add plot to nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to add plot to nothing, apparently. So I guess that's just Homestuck. I don't know.
I'm just like,
I feel like Jake when like Dirk is
this
like,
is literally Quidditch. This is literally Quidditch.
Yeah,
Look,
I got that
snitch.
part. Yes, I got that. Yes, I know I got that part, but there's something else they're talking about. They're talking about something.
Really not. They're talking
What's
about
with this relationship going on with Russet and Beatrix and his friends? Why did Russet and why did Beatrix not say anything about Russet? Why wouldn't they say anything about Grant? Grant is clearly Jake. Russet or Beatrix is clearly Roxy. Like, I don't understand why this is so complicated.
It's because you're adding things that aren't
I'm
there.
pretty sure I'm not wrong. Somebody has to somebody
Adding
has to come
things that are
somebody
not
come in and tell me
there.
if I'm wrong. I'm marking this. I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna put this on TikTok. Everybody's gonna know, and I'm either gonna look like an idiot or I'm gonna look like a fucking genius.
You know what's the best part?
You already looked it up, so you already know.
it's, it's she's writing a fanfic about a fanfic that he wrote. Oh my god.
Why,
Wizardly
they-
Herbert. Wizardly Herbert is a thing that Andrew Hussey wrote.
What, really?
Yes. It's
Oh, that's
another
hilarious.
comic. It's a wizard fanfic that he wrote himself.
Oh, see, I knew there had to be a deeper meaning, but I still think they're talking about Roxy and Jake.
Oh my god, there's not.
I'm allowed to think that until proven wrong. Thank you very much. It's my headcanon.
Okay.
Until proven wrong, everything is correct. This is how headcanons work.
Beatrix may have been named after Beatrix Potter. Oh no.
Oh my god.
What is these pictures of art for these characters on no, like
You
I
have
can't
Discord. Can't you open it
one
on...
moment. Yeah, give me a second. Copy image. Here, I'm gonna put it in the lounge.
in the lounge. This is the not so great segue of go join the Discord server by going to any of the Linktree links on any of the socials and find the Discord server and go to the lounge and add yourself and go to the lounge, and then you can see this picture. This is a weird picture. Why are they cutting his beard off? Why are their ears so big? Why does it looks kind of like... It looks kind of like Jade and Dave, but if Dave was cosplaying as one of the Venture brothers.
Wizardly Herbert.
Wizardly Herbert.
Here's Russet. Here's your Russet picture.
These are bad. I like these. These aren't bad. Wow, the detail on that gun and like the holster and his pants and stuff, like very good. The line work's really great. I like it. Definitely a different style, definitely not that. So it's Roxy
writing a fanfic.
writing a fanfic in his fanfic.
It's right. Yeah, it's okay. It's Roxy writing a fanfic about the books her mom wrote.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's what it is. I feel like Homestuck should have been more. I feel like it should have been foreshadow.
I feel like there should have been.
I feel like there should have been plot there.
That we're talking about that was foreshadow.
We just got Roxy dropped off at the Batterwitch, and then they're talking about how why would you stand up for somebody and like not tell any of us about it. I felt like she was gonna make a deal with the Batterwitch about Jake, and she was gonna hide information for the Batterwitch.
That wouldn't even matter in this instance because this is in the past.
I thought she had like precognition about it.
No, she doesn't see the future.
I don't know. Maybe Rose told her. I thought Rose was talking to her in the beginning. It all made sense in my mind. My
They're
mind
like
is
the
an
two-
enigma.
They're like the two that don't talk to each other. Years in the future, minus several.
Minus several. We don't know. Rose could have been able to, if Jade can message
But they
Jake.
literally have never communicated. That was the whole bit.
What if Rose learned how while
only
she was
one-
on the trip? It was new information dropping. I thought we were getting plot. We were just getting shenanigans. I'm gonna name that the title of this episode. Thought we were getting plot, but we really got shenanigans.
We just got shenanigans because it's starting the next section.
All right, so we will be reading Homestuck next time on Wednesday. So hopefully you guys will join us then for more Homestuck, and we will get back into what's going on with Calliope and Roxy here. Hopefully we'll get some more information on how to awaken Calliope, or not even just awaken her, but like to find her dream self or her living self, or what happened. Like, what happened?
Dead.
Like,
You know what? She's dead.
but she still exists somewhere because there's hope to find her, right? So
Well,
she exists in some way.
They gotta find her dead self and or her body.
Right. But her body, Caliborn is using it.
No, he doesn't have it.
Her dream body, you mean?
Yeah, he doesn't have that either.
He is in her physical body.
Okay, all right.
They
yeah.
share a body.
They share a body, but he killed the dream body.
Right, but we don't know where the dream body went.
Right, so
It
there
could have
is
gotten
no
prototyped.
body. He doesn't have the body.
Right. Which is why he wants to find it. And he also wants to eliminate.
Doesn't want to find it.
Yeah, he wants to eliminate her. He wants to kill her for good.
What?
That's what they
She's
said.
gone.
That's what they said. They said he wanted to go find his sister so that he could kill her for good. That's why he's hunting for Calliope in the way that Vriska said this, I think. Vriska was talking about it. Or somebody was talking about it. This happened. I remember this part.
I'm pretty sure she's dead.
She is
And he doesn't
dead.
care.
No, he wants to go find her, right? Vriska, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, he keeps saying how happy he is that she's dead and out of the way.
Yes, but they said when they were talking about in later, like Jake, Lord English is trying to find the remnants of Calliope to get rid of her for good because he knows she's not gone. He knows they're out trying to find her. That's why he's chasing after them.
That was the idea.
They said a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, they said a lot of bullshit. There was nothing like factual there. That was two sides hyping each other up while Lord English is like,
I don't know what's real and
shit
what's
up.
not anymore. I think he's just a big cheese. I agree with Mixolity. I think he's just a big wheel of cheese. What's that Skyrim mod where he's just a big wheel of cheese?
He's not trying to find Calliope. She's dead.
Yes,
She's
he
gone.
is. He's trying to find her. I'm saying this
He's
because
just
it's
destroying
factual.
everything.
I'm saying this because it's factual. He's trying to find Calliope to destroy her. If he knew Calliope was still out there, would he not go out to try to kill her again? Yes, he would. So whether he's doing it on purpose or whether he's not doing it and he's going to do it, doesn't matter because he's going to do it. Semantics.
You're getting lost in all the lines.
The Homestuck is drilling into my brain and I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna watch this back and I'm gonna watch it back and I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna come back.
Continuously smoking while you're reading.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
Shut up, Roxy. No. Put it down.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
All right, folks. I gotta go deal with a very jumbled Princess Evillan.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good evening, everybody. Bye, Mixolity. Bye, everybody in chat. Bye, everybody lurking. Bye, everybody in the VODs. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. They don't watch this. Bye, guys.
All right, time to deal with the overly buzzed you.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You have so much in you right now.